New York City is loud, crowded, fast-paced, a constant barrage of lights and people, which is great, but sometimes you just want to get away from it all. I visited 3 of New York City's 5 boroughs in search of quieter places, places that time forgot. Hi, I'm Max Miller, and this is Skinside Look. So we're here at the ruins of the old World's Fair from 1964. We're gonna go check them out, see what we can see. Up ahead is what I believe to be the biggest replica of the planet Earth in existence, besides, of course, the planet Earth. Made of stainless steel, the Unisphere is 140 feet high, 120 feet in diameter, and weighs 700,000 pounds. One thing I find really amazing about this place is that the World's Fair was created in order to celebrate the future, and then the future got here and kind of left this place in the dirt. It's pretty interesting how fast we move forward. It's interesting to be here, see what's left behind.
Did you guys see the pictures of what this used to look like before it got all messed up? That net thing used to have all colored panels on it. So it was like a big mosaic.
I guess you could say that we're in the real underworld now.
Hey. Hate you.
Here we are at the Arthur Kill Ship Graveyard. It was started in the 1930s as a place to lay all of the old tugboats and other ships along the New York and New Jersey waterways to rest. Let's explore and see what we can find. This place is cool. Phil's testing the ground for us.
It's gonna be awful getting back. Probably some big ass rats in here. What's it look like over there?
Among all the craziness of New York City, it's tough to find a place without any other people, a place where you can really kind of be by yourself, but I think I've found that place, at least one of them. The inner sanctum of the boat graveyard, surrounded on all sides by abandoned boats. And the only sounds are the birds, the wind, the mud under my feet, and of course me talking into this camera right now. So now the tides are approaching, which is a pretty good indicator, natural indicator that it's probably time to leave this place, because the deep mud will only get deeper. Let's get out of here. All right, so we're here in front of the Freedom Tunnel in New York City. This, in the late 80s and early 90s, was kind of like a shantytown to hundreds of homeless people at the time, until the track reopened and they got all kicked out. But then this big empty space became kind of a haven for graffiti artists and street artists from all around the city and all around the world. Let's check it out. $2013, baby. Now, one interesting thing about this tunnel is that there's these grates in the ceiling kind of throughout the whole thing that lead to the park above. And through the grates, this light comes down, and artists have used that to create these canvases based on where the light comes through. We haven't even made it that deep into the tunnel yet because every few feet there's just something really cool to look at, like this Snoopy behind me. Don't make someone your priority. Remember, you're only an option. Even in the train tunnels, the Illuminati is watching. Sit, train. Hey man, can I get a bite of that? Skeletor. Behind me there's a pit that leads to pitch blackness. Can't even begin to imagine what's down there. Push to explode train. Do you think it works? Let's see. Illuminati. Nirvana rules. It's true. Nirvana rules. This piece I'm standing in front of here is done by an artist named Chris Pape, who also goes by the nickname Freedom. It was one of the very first ones, and people think that that's where this tunnel got its name from, the Freedom Tunnel. And as you can see, in place of a face, he drew a spray can, which is very fitting. Well, there's the light at the end of the tunnel, which means it's time to wrap things up. Hopefully you had fun exploring these places with us. And if you have any cool abandoned places in your town or city, leave it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for all things skins. Till next time, I'm Max Miller, and this has been Skinside Look. Now, let's get out of here before the cops show up. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. In most parts of the world, the drinking age is 18. That means an 18-year-old who's about to go off to school can celebrate by having a drink down at the pub. For us at 18 in America to have a drink, we have to ask our older brother to buy us some beer or pay a stranger outside of a liquor store to buy us a 30-rack of Busch Light.
And I want you, and we can bring it on the floor. You never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on to the boogie all night.